Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Let's start our yoga, sitting tall, standing tall, and see the feet and knees are hip-width apart, wiggling our toes, rolling shoulders up, back and down. And remember, core muscles are really important to engage them. Throughout at least our session, please keep thinking about squeezing these muscles, especially in your abdominal area, the belly and tummy area. And rolling shoulders up, back and down. If you're comfortable to close your eyes so you can really relax and concentrate, and if it helps to put a hand on belly and a hand on the chest, let's work on breathing. From belly to chest, inhaling, expanding, and from chest to belly, contracting. Let's go ahead, start. Clearing our minds. Focusing on our deep breathing. Being present, letting go of expectations, judgment, and competition. When you're ready to bring hands together in front of our chest, inhaling, reaching up, taking time, exhaling, opening our arms. And again, hands together, reaching up, exhaling, opening our hearts. And one more time, hands together, reaching up, exhaling, opening our hearts. When you're ready, hands together, wide arms, reaching up and coming to the heart center. Let's do it again. Wide arms, reaching up to the heart center. And one more time, opening our arms wide, reaching up to the heart center. Let's relax our shoulders, interlacing fingers, sending palms up, chest lifting. When you're ready, release fingers. Let's take our right wrist with our left hand gently pulling. And taking left wrist with right hand gently pulling. And releasing, send the palms to the ceiling as you turn your palms up. Feel the wrist. Breathing into it. Fingers are pointing back. And release, bring the fingers to point forward, open fingers wide. Reach up to the ceiling, lifting and turning wrist so your fingers are pointing back and your palm facing up. One more time, fingers to ceiling, turn the wrist so now your palms are facing the floor and your fingers are wide, pointing forward. One more time, fingers to ceiling, chest lifting, turning wrist, and sending fingers back as palms face up. Turn it up to the ceiling and then turning it to the floor. Reach up, opening our arms. Rolling shoulders, I'm going to slide forward, shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Inhaling, shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. One more time, shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Let's sit tall, standing tall, wiggling toes. Let's take a big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Rounding our spine, fingers reaching in the air. If you're standing, knees are soft and let's reach. Coming back, release the arms, rolling shoulders up, back and down. Let's do it again. Bringing chin down, shoulders rolling forward, and fingers reaching in the air. And releasing, coming back up, rolling shoulders up, back and down. Let's do it again. Chin to chest, shoulders rolling forward, extending arms, tummies tucked in, knees soft, especially if you're standing, and releasing. Coming all the way up, releasing shoulders, keeping shoulders in place, wiggling hips, everything comfortable in place. Taking an inhale, exhaling right ear to the right shoulder, relaxing into it. If you're comfortable to extend your left arm, shoulder height, diagonal, fingers reaching, ear coming to the right shoulder, and making sure shoulder is in place. Exhaling very slowly, moving that back arm a little bit further to the back, so keeping upper body right in place. Ear may be coming a touch closer to the right shoulder, and everything coming back to place. Rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Keeping everything in place, let's work with bringing left ear to the left shoulder. Let's take a big inhale. Exhaling, left ear to the left shoulder. Relaxing into it. Knees soft, especially if you're standing. And if you're ready to extend your right arm at shoulder height, diagonally reaching out. Making sure shoulder is in place, ear coming to it. Exhaling, arm goes a touch back, everything else is staying in place. Maybe the left ear comes a touch closer to the left shoulder. Feel it linger in that right shoulder, especially, and right side of our neck. Everything coming back to center. Let's bring our hands together. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, opening our hearts. Let's do it again. Reaching to the sky, opening our hearts. And one more time. Reaching up, exhaling. Rolling shoulders forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Extending right arm at shoulder height in front and turning fingers down. Left hand coming to your wrist first, and then slide down, and let's press the fingertips down. Standing tall, sitting tall. Chest up, chin parallel to the floor. Keep pressing. Let's feel it inside of our arm and wrist. And releasing, turning, hand down, left hand on the wrist, press. Press it down. And slide your hands toward your fingers and press. And releasing, let's rotate our wrist. Breathing into it, sitting or standing, changing direction. Closing our hands so tight, comes all the way feeling it to the shoulder. Opening really wide. Closing tight. And really wide. And again, tight and wide. Keeping it here, let's shake. Shake our arm from shoulder. Make sure it's not from elbow. And releasing. Rolling shoulders forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Let's extend left arm. Turn the fingers down. Bring your hand to your wrist, press, and sliding down to the tip of our fingers. And pressing them down. Chest lifting, sitting tall, tummies tucked in. Breathing. And let's turn and have fingers down, hand on the wrist, press. Press. Your arm is resisting and your hand keep pressing. And sliding hands down toward our fingers, press, release. Rotating our wrist. changing direction, closing tight and opening it really wide, closing it tight and wide, and again and wide. One more time, closing it tight enough to feel it all the way up and opening really wide. Now let's shake from shoulder, moving our arm and releasing, bringing hands together, reaching up, exhaling, opening our heart, rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Let's sit tall or stand tall, chin parallel to the floor, taking an inhale, exhaling, turning, bringing chin to the right shoulder, and let's keep turning our eyes, looking behind. Coming back slowly, center. Exhaling, turning chin to the left, turning eyes, looking behind. And releasing to center. Let's do it again. Release, shoulders in place, inhale in. Exhaling, chin turning to the right shoulder, eyes turning to look behind, engaging core muscles, breathing into it, and releasing to center. Exhaling, turning chin to the left shoulder, turning eyes, looking behind, and releasing to center. Bringing chin down to chest, bringing it back up, turning chin to ceiling. You decide how far it's okay. Coming back center, chin to chest, and coming back center, chin to ceiling. Let's do this one more time. Chin to chest, coming back, and chin to ceiling. And center. Rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Taking a deep breath with me. Exhaling. Let's bring hands to our waist, move our hips around, and tilting pelvic floor as we rotate our hips. Sitting or standing. If you're standing, let's make sure knees are soft, tilting and rotating. Breathing into it. Tummy's tucked in. Let's do one more this way. When you're ready, changing direction. Let's go the other way. Deep breathing. And when you're ready to come back center, releasing, rolling shoulders up, back and down. Let's work with our feet. First, going side to side on the right side with the ball of your foot, feeling it. Coming back center, come to the ball of your foot, heel up, coming down and toes up. Continue to the ball of our foot, chest lifting, shoulders in place. Remembering core muscles, going to the heel. Again to the ball of our foot and to the heel. Now let's rotate our ankle, going from the ball of our foot to our heel. Deep breathing. Changing direction. Let's go the other way. Engaging core. And back to center. March a little bit. Relax. Let me adjust my mat. And let's get ready with our left. Coming to the ball of your left foot and rocking side to side, just to feel the ball of your foot. Core muscles engaged. Coming back, going to the ball of your foot and to the heel. Keep going. If you're sitting, to go to your heel, if you want to feel more, extend that leg. In the standing, you already have your leg extending. Going to the ball of our foot and to the heel. Coming to the ball of our foot, heel up, to the heel, toes coming in. And again, to the ball of our foot, and to the heel. Again, and to the heel. Next time, let's go from the ball of our foot to the heel. Rotating ankle. Deep breathing. Tummy's tucked in. And again, changing direction. Going around with our ankle as we go from the ball of our foot to the heel. Deep breathing. And come back center. Let's have our feet about hip-width apart. Relax our shoulders. If you're standing, you are hinging a little bit. And go to the side of your right foot, take knee out. Coming back to the left side of our left foot, turning knee out. And continue. If you are sitting, turn and in to the side of our foot and in. If you're sitting, you have a little bit more range of motion than standing. And continue. I'm going to show both ways, to the side and to the side. Chest up, head up, chin up. And next time, right goes out, left goes out, come back, releasing. Sitting, same thing. To the right, to the left, and bring them back. Right, left, center. Right, left, center. It's very important. If you find you're putting weight in your knees, please avoid or adjust. To the right, to the left, back, center. One more time, to the right, to the left, and center. Wiggling, adjusting, aligning. If you are standing, your legs are already extending. If you are sitting, please go ahead and extend your legs. Make sure you are enough on the chair for support. If you like to use a strap, strap around both legs. Let's inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Coming back up with an inhale and lifting. Exhaling. And again, let's come back up. Exhale. And again. Exhale. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale. And again. Exhaling. One more time, let's lift. And exhale. When you come back up, let's release our shoulders. Bring legs in. Relax a moment. Relax shoulders. And separate legs really wide. If you're standing on your mat, be on the long side of your mat, so knees and toes are pointing out. Legs are so wide, you feel your inner thighs engaging. As we work with bending legs, hips going down, keep the hips going straight down. Let's work also with our arms. So arms start here, then bend as we bend the legs. Let's inhale together, reach up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And if you're sitting, if you want to extend both legs and bend both, or extend the legs and bend one leg and bring the other one in. See what works for you. You can alternate legs or you can do them together. Now, let's add to this. Extend. Let's take a big inhale and a 3-part exhale with a sound, with a sigh. Let's inhale. Ha, ha, ha. Inhaling up. Ha, ha, ha. Or come to your thigh level if coming to the floor is too much. Inhaling, reaching up. Ha, ha, ha. Keeping head up is important. Reaching up. Ha, ha, ha. Inhaling up. Ha, ha, ha. And again. Ha, ha, ha. See that you're making your breath deep. Ha, ha, ha. And again. Ha, ha, ha. One more time. Ha, ha, ha. And let's come up, open our arms, rolling shoulders up, back and down. Let's keep our legs extended. If you're sitting in the chair, if you rather bend the legs, you decide. Let's have our hands reach up. The legs can be here or here if you're sitting. Open our arms. Take hands behind us. You can interlace fingers or taking a rest. You decide. And if you're standing, this is where you are. Hips going back, arms going up, face coming down. If you are sitting, make sure you are enough on the chair and then bringing face down, arms up. Pressing palms onto each other if you have interlaced your fingers. Take a big inhale. Exhaling, releasing arms, sliding hands to our ankles, bringing the crown of our head down, wiggling hips and shoulders. Inhaling. Exhaling, let's roll up. Reaching up, tilting back, and center. Remember, if you're sitting, you can bend legs if you rather. And when we open arms, take them back again. If you were holding the wrist, holding the other wrist. Otherwise, interlacing fingers. Feel the inner muscles, inner thigh muscles. Chest lifting. As we hinge, arms go up, face comes down. Breathing into it, wiggling toes, tummy is tucked in. Releasing hands, sliding them down to ankle and bringing face closer to the floor, crown of our head pointing toward the mat. Lifting head, hands to shins, hands to thighs, extending upper body, releasing shoulders, inhaling, exhaling, unhinging. Have hands reach up, tilting back, coming center, lifting. Let's tilt to one side, lining up our shoulders, coming back, lifting, and tilting the other way, lining up our shoulders. Coming back, interlace fingers, palms up, chest lifting, releasing hands, rolling shoulders, forward and up, exhaling back and down. For the next part, we come back to this, but please go ahead, take your blocks or whatever you use to raise the floor and put it on the two sides of your right foot. Let's inhale and reach up. Bring ourselves down to our right leg, holding to your right ankle. Breathing into it. If extending both legs sitting is too much, bend the left leg and bringing face down our right leg. If you're standing, both legs are extending, turning to our right. Releasing neck and shoulders, tummy tucked in. Start turning to your right. The blocks are on two sides of your right foot. If you are in the chair, turning to the right side of your chair. Right leg is bending and make sure knee and ankle are aligned. Make sure knee is not taking your weight. If you're on the mat, your left knee, if you'd like to bring it down to the floor, let's extend our upper body. Tummy is tucked in. Lengthening our spine from hips to head, straight, flat line. Head up. Deep breathing. Raising the floor is really useful, especially if you are in a chair, is actually important. And then let's keep our left hand down. Make sure you're enough on the chair, you're secure and comfortable. Then right hand goes up, chest turning to the right, toward the side with the bent leg. Breathing into it. Tummy is tucked in. Bringing hand back, extending upper body. Taking a big inhale. Exhale. Start extending this front leg a little bit, especially if you're standing, you have more range of motion. And then let's round our spine and bring our face down to this extending leg in front. Toes up. If you're in the chair, breathing into it. Bringing foot down, turning to the center of our chair and center for standing as well. Now, in the chair, if you want to keep your legs bent or if you want to extend them, crown of our head coming down, releasing, relaxing shoulders and neck, lifting head, bringing right hand under our face, take left hand up, twisting to your left, engaging core, opening the chest, coming back, change hands, left under our face, right goes up, chest turning right. Tummy is engaged. If you're standing, legs are extending, breathing. Keeping head lined up with hips is important. And let's come back. Bringing the crown of our head down, hands about shoulder width apart, releasing neck and shoulders, breathing into it. Lifting head, turning to the left this time. If you're standing, if you want to bring back knee down, releasing back toes, make sure front knee and ankle are lining up, breathing. If you're in the chair, adjusting, aligning, extending upper body, head and hips aligned, deep breathing. When you're ready, right hand staying in place and left hand goes up, chest turning. Let's breathe into it. Adjust the front leg to make sure knee and ankle are aligned. Wiggling toes, opening the chest, breathing. Coming back. Extending front leg. If you are sitting in the chair, lifting toes so you feel it more. And as we round our spine, face comes down. If you're standing, front leg has more range of motion. Bringing face down, releasing neck and shoulders, keeping hips aligned. Deep breathing. And lifting head. Turning to our center, adjusting. If you're sitting and you like to extend legs, lift toes, crown of our head down, relaxing, breathing, lifting head, bringing feet down and adjusting feet, coming a little bit to the center, lifting chest, hands on our shins, hands on our thighs, unhinging, rolling shoulders up, back and down. Have feet and knees about hip width apart. If you're standing, knees soft, hinging. Let's go forward, flat, inhaling, exhaling and arching. Let's do it again, flattening, shifting forward, exhaling and arching. And again, flattening, shifting forward. And let's arch. One more time, flattening, shifting, and arching. Coming back neutral, rolling up, releasing shoulders. Now, let's bring hands together, inhaling, reaching up, exhaling, opening our hearts. And again, when you open your arms, feel your shoulders. Let's move them back a little bit. And again, reaching up, exhaling. This time, let's reach up, open our hearts, hinging from hips, sliding hands down to a forward fold. If you are sitting, legs are bent. If you are standing, knees are soft. Releasing neck and shoulders, shaking them side to side, shaking them forward and back. Taking opposite elbows, rocking forward and back, rocking side to side. Keep the arms the way they are with hands reaching for opposite elbows. Hold, and let's take a big inhale. As we exhale, take the arms, twist to your right, and let's go as far as it's working with knees soft. Coming back. Exhaling, take the arms to the left. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, slowly moving to the right. Coming back. Exhaling, moving to the left and back. Exhaling, right, tummy tucked in and center. Exhaling, twisting to the left and center. Releasing to forward fold, shaking neck and head, lifting hips, tummy tucked in, inhaling. Exhaling, let's roll up, taking your time. Opening arms, reaching up, tilting back, coming center, releasing arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Now, let's relax our shoulders, standing or sitting tall, bringing hands together, reach straight up, lifting chest, shoulders in place, palms facing each other. If you're standing, knees soft. Taking an inhale, exhale. Let's take arms parallel and tilt to your right. Keeping them shoulder width apart, coming back. Exhaling, tilting left, keeping arms parallel, palms facing each other. Coming back, going right. Inhaling, center, tilting left. Inhaling, center. One more time, let's go right. And center. Exhaling, tilting left. And center. Interlacing fingers, sending palms up. Have legs a touch wider than your hips. Opening arms, hands in front. Send the palms away, tucking chin in, tilting pelvic floor. If you're standing, making sure knees are soft. Let's make sure knees are behind toes. Palms to the ceiling, chest lifting. Opening hearts, hands in front, pressing palms onto each other as we interlace fingers. Inhaling, right and back. Exhaling, left and front, and again. Inhaling, right and back. Exhaling, left and front, and again. Going right and back. Exhaling, left and front, and again from right. Exhaling, left and front. One more time this direction. Let's go right and back. Exhaling, left and front. Let's send the palms away, tucking chin in, breathing, reaching. Palms to the ceiling, chest lifting. Opening arms, hands in front, palms out, tucking chin in. Feel that rounding of spine and tilting pelvic floor, feeling the stretch in our shoulders and back of our neck. Palms to the ceiling, chest lifting. Opening arms, hands in front, interlacing fingers, palms pressing. Inhaling, left and back. Exhaling, right and front. Let's continue. Exhale. Inhaling, left and back. Exhaling, right and front. And again. And let's do one more. From left all the way around. When you come center, let's send our palms away again, tucking chin in, tilting pelvic floor, reaching, breathing. Palms to the ceiling, chest lifting, opening arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. And as you bring right arm forward, taking left under, taking arms to the left, and chin turning away from arms to the right. Lifting arms and elbows, separate fingers wide, tummy's tucked in, and let's keep moving arms more to the side and chin more to the other side. Deep breathing into it. Releasing arms, opening arms, reaching up, tilting back, coming center, opening arms, left forward, right under, they go right, looking left. Deep breathing into it, lifting arms and elbows a little bit, fingers wide, chin turning one way, arms going the other way. Releasing arms, opening them wide, reaching up, tilting back, coming center, releasing arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Let's keep our shoulders in place, standing tall, taking a deep breath. Sitting tall or standing tall. Knees soft, especially if you're standing, feel your weight is centered. Let's inhale. Exhaling. One more good deep breath. Exhale. If you're using the mat, please go to the back of your mat. In the chair, join me up to forward fold. Let's inhale and reaching up. Exhaling swan dive, inhaling forward fold, bringing face down, releasing neck and shoulders, shaking neck and head, bending knees, head up, hands come down, and let's sit on our sitting bones with our legs extending. So if you're in the chair, you are extending legs and bringing toes in. Heels are down, releasing our shoulders. Let's first do a few forward fold, flowing. Let's reach up, exhaling forward fold. Coming back up with an inhale and lifting, exhaling. And again, let's come back up, lifting, exhale. And one more time, let's reach up. Exhaling, coming back up, relax shoulders, bending right leg. If you're in the chair, you're doing the same thing. Your left leg is extending, your right leg is bending. The only difference is on the floor, you have a little bit more range of motion. Taking the strap, putting it in your extending leg, and since you're using a strap, leave it somewhere on your leg if it's possible. Hold it for a moment. Reaching up, hinging, coming down, taking straps. Keep this knee sideways and make sure you're enough on the chair. If you like more support with your same side hand, hold the chair and pull the strap with one hand only. Same thing is happening on the floor. One leg is extending and you're hinging toward the extending leg, breathing into it. If you like more support for the bent leg, you can put something under your leg. Hinging forward, breathing into it, pressing that knee down, the bent knee, breathing. Pressing back of the extending leg down. Keep pulling the strap and let's breathe into it. hinging from hips, relaxing neck. Keep pulling. Inhaling, exhaling, releasing, relaxing shoulders. Bring this knee in. If you are sitting in the chair, put the strap under your knee so you can pull the knee up. If you are sitting on the mat, let's wrap arms around, reaching for opposite elbows, chest lifting, other leg is extending with the flexed foot. Taking an inhale, exhaling, rounding our spine and bringing face to our knee. Breathing into it. Inhaling, exhaling, slowly rolling up, releasing. And release the legs, sitting, finding sitting bones, flexing feet, releasing shoulders. Let's go ahead and do again forward fold, flowing. Let's reach up, exhaling, forward fold, coming back up and lifting, exhaling, inhaling up and lifting, exhale. And one more time, reaching up, exhaling, coming back up, relax your shoulders. And let's bend the other leg. Again, if you are in the chair, you have a little bit smaller range of motion. And let's sit tall. Let me show it in the chair this time. Last time I was on the mat. So one leg is extending. The other leg is bending, and if you're using a strap, let it be here for a moment. Let's reach up, exhaling, forward fold. If you like more support, hold the chair with one hand and pull the strap with the other hand. Keep sending this bent knee down, away, and hinging further as we pull the strap. Hold on to the chair if you like with the same side as the extending leg, side hand. Breathing, pulling, feeling it. Engaging core. Inhaling, exhaling, slowly releasing. Take the strap under your left leg, the bent leg, pull it up. If you want to wrap hands around or just keep pulling the strap, taking an inhale, exhale, rounding the spine and bringing forehead to your knee. Deep breathing. Inhaling, exhaling, releasing, adjust, extending both legs, getting ready for a few more forward fold, flowing, exhaling, forward fold, inhaling, coming up and lifting, exhaling. Let's do it again, coming up and lifting. Exhale, keep bringing toes in. Let's do it one more time. And this time, if you are okay to stay, let's stay a touch longer. If you rather continue flowing, breathing, relaxing into it, relaxing neck and shoulders. Legs are extending, toes are coming in. Inhaling. Exhaling, let's roll up and relax our shoulders. Take a moment here, relaxing, breathing, in the chair sitting back and engaging core. On the floor, pressing hips down and engage your legs, extending them. When you're ready, If you are in the chair and you like more support, hold on to the sides of your chair. Make sure your back is supported by the back of your chair. Taking an inhale. Exhaling, right leg comes up, maybe to hip level, and hold. If you don't need hand support, they can come to prayer pose. On the floor, hands can support you different ways. They may be by the hips pressing down so you can chest lifting, or hands can be around your thighs. You can also have your back to a wall, but let's make sure our spine is flat. If you don't need hand support, they can come to prayer pose. Breathing into it, elbows about shoulder height, palms pressing onto each other. Feel this middle part of your body working for you. Relaxing neck and shoulders. And releasing. Taking a deep breath. Exhaling. Let's get ready for our other leg. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, left leg, hands, no support, support by the hips, support around the leg, whichever works for you. You can also, in the chair especially, you can also use a strap if you rather. Breathing into it, relaxing neck and shoulders, chest lifting, chin parallel to the floor. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's take a deep breath. Exhale. Let me show it on the mat. Bending legs, bring them as close in, wrapping arms, and lifting chest, relaxing neck and shoulders. Tummy is tucked in, inhaling. Exhaling, rounding our spine, bringing forehead down, breathing into it. And in the chair, there are two ways to do this. Legs together, take your strap under the knees, pull them up and bringing face down. Or you can sit, lift the legs, and bring face down to chin to chest. So you decide which of these you like to do better. Relaxing, breathing. Relaxing shoulders. Inhaling. Exhaling, releasing. Sit back, relaxed in your chair and on the mat. From here, knees come down, sideways coming down to our mat and rolling to our backs. Wiggling hips and shoulders, bringing knees to chest, hands behind, rocking side to side. In the chair, if you rather keep your feet on the floor, moving legs side to side, or if you want to bring knees up, slide a little bit to the front of your chair so your shoulders are on the back of your chair, and then you can bring knees up and rocking side to side. Coming center, bringing feet down, bringing the soles of our feet together. If you want to take arms overhead and pulse knees. Legs are in a diamond shape. The same thing in the chair, sliding so your shoulders are on the back of the chair. Hold on to your chair, make diamond shape with your legs, and let's pulse. Breathing into it. When you're ready to stop pulsing, gently move knees a little bit further down. Deep breathing, all muscles engaged. Bringing knees toward each other on the floor, arms at shoulder height, extending palms up. And let's, as we flex our feet, taking our knees to the right. If you want to turn chin to the left, breathing into it. Deep breathing. Let's work on keeping our knees together. Make sure you're enough on the chair, that you have enough support. and center. As we flex feet, tilting, tucking, taking knees to the left. Deep breathing. Let's keep our legs together. And releasing to center. Sitting back in your chair. If you are ready to take essential oil for your hands, go ahead. Relaxing shoulders, sitting tall, laying down on your mat. Taking a moment here, breathing. Let's bring hands together, rubbing them rather vigorously. If you have essential oil, enjoying the aroma. And slowing it down to a stop, pressing palms and fingertips onto one another. Breathing deeply. Fingertips to the middle of our forehead, inhaling. Exhaling, sliding down, pressing, coming to the temples, pressing on to our temples. Let's do it again from the middle. Exhaling down, pressing. And one more time. Exhaling down and pressing. Massaging our temples with our fingertips, going around, pressing. Changing direction, coming to a stop, pressing on to our temples once again. Fingertips to the top of our nose, inhaling, exhaling, sliding down, pressing on to our sinuses. Let's do it again from the top. Exhaling down, pressing. And one more time, exhaling down and pressing. Massaging our face with the palms of our hands on two sides of our face, going around, pressing. And resting palms on two sides of our face, gently pressing onto our eyes, breathing. Inhaling, exhaling, sliding hands down our face. Let's make fist with our hands and massage our belly area, gently pressing as we go around. Changing direction. And coming back center, bringing hands to our shoulders, gently massaging our shoulders. And releasing. Taking time here, breathing softly and deeply. And when you're ready, let's feel our forehead, relaxing it, opening, closing eyes a few times, opening, closing our mouth a few times, moving facial muscles sideways, and releasing our facial muscles, completely relaxed. Breathing softly. Let's move our toes, moving feet, legs, hips, torso, chest, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, neck and head. Our whole body gently moving a little bit side to side. From head coming center all the way down to our toes. Releasing and feeling your whole body completely relaxed. Feeling the warm energy in your body, your clear mind, and your peaceful heart. Breathing softly and deeply. On the mat, turning to your side, bending legs, staying there for a moment. Using hands and arms, slowly sideways, coming up, sitting any way that is comfortable. When you're ready to bring hands together, let's inhaling, reaching up, exhaling, opening our hearts. Let's reach to the sky, opening our hearts. And one more time, reaching to the sky, opening our hearts. Bringing hands together, taking a moment here. I wish you peace, health, and true happiness. Namaste.